First, an update from the ABC15 investigators. A Chicago police officer arrested for allegedly squealing his tires in a rental car. Well, now he plans to sue Tempe, claiming the police department violated his civil rights.
ABC15 investigator Nicole Grigg broke this story and has new details tonight.
Hey, give me your ID. Give me your ID. Can I go forward? Yeah, I'm pulling you over. For what? For tripping your tires.
When Tempe Police's bike unit stopped Jalen Woods on Mill Avenue last August,
You want to step out of the car for me?
they had no idea he was a Chicago police officer.
So you're going to step out of the car for me, or I'm going to have to make you.
But they picked the wrong person.
This is attorney Benjamin Taylor.
They picked an officer who knows his rights, who knows the law.
He's now representing Jalen Woods.
And this was why we're here today, because they know now that what they did to Mr. Officer Woods was a violation of his civil rights.
Jalen filing this notice of claim over his arrest, a precursor to a lawsuit. It claims his arrest was malicious prosecution and a false arrest. Body camera video from that night shows Jalen was placed in handcuffs just seconds after being asked to get out of the car.
So as soon as we pull people out of the car, we put them in handcuffs because people run from us all the time down here.
Jalen was arrested and taken to jail for what's called exhibition of speed. A police report says he revved the engine, causing the tires to squeal for 1 to 2 seconds, and that officers could smell the odor of freshly burnt rubber. But city prosecutors later dropped the case.
The camera doesn't lie. The body camera looking at the video, you don't see any chirping in the tires. You don't see any smoke coming from the tires. That's just a justification to try to say we had probable cause to pull him over.
Jalen's attorneys allege in the notice of claim he was targeted on Mill Avenue because there were 2 African-American men with windows rolled down listening to rap music in a fancy car.
Do you have any guns in the vehicle?
Once they stopped him, they say officers then repeatedly asked him for guns and jewelry.
Do you have any guns?
The city of Tempe was stereotyping Officer Woods. That's just a typical stereotype of a young black male trying to say that he had weapons and guns or jewelry.
The attorneys also claim there was no reasonable basis to impound Jalen's rental car, writing that the decision to do so was solely so they can do an inventory search.
I feel like they were also taunting me by flashing my police ID in my face and telling me I should know better.
You get placed under arrest, you're going to lose your job, dude.
I think that day they didn't assume I was the type of person that I was. They didn't assume that I was a police officer. They didn't assume that I was a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I think that they assumed that I had guns and drugs in the car.
Wood says he plans on filing a formal lawsuit, and that means Tempe will eventually have to answer to what exactly happened on Mill Avenue.
The message to the city of Tempe, again, is the city council, the mayor, the city manager, they need to step in and make sure that their officers are not violating the people who visit their city.
The notice of claim also alleges that Jalen was denied medical attention inside Tempe City Jail. The Tempe Police Department sending us a statement saying they strongly deny the allegations in the notice of claim, saying Jalen was treated no differently than anyone else. They say there was no discrimination and no false reports. As for what happened in the jail, they did not provide any details, but said it's been addressed. I'm investigator Nicole Grigg, ABC15 Arizona.
Thank you, Nicole. Tempe Police also says those bike officers remain on the bike unit. We have also learned the internal investigation into Jalen's arrest is now complete. Nicole is working to get a copy of that investigation. She'll stay on top of this story.